So, hi everyone, my name is Alfred Ranbel A. Balansag. So, in this video, we're going to talk about storage media and locations. So, this topic explains where backups are stored and what technologies are used to keep your data. So, whether you're a student, an employee, or someone who just wants to protect that file, understanding storage locations is important because it tells you where your information goes, how secure it is, and how easily you can access it when something goes wrong. So, storage media and location simply refer to the physical or virtual places where backup copies are kept. So, this can be inside your organization, in another building, or even online. So each one has its own purpose, advantages, and risks. So let's break them down in a simple and relatable way. So first, let's talk about on-premises or local storage. So this means the backup devices are physically located within the organization. So this can be external hard drives, servers, network, attached storage devices, or even tape drives. So on-premises means that the software or data is installed and operated within the company's building or data and center, not online. So for example, if a company keeps its documents on their own server inside their office, that's on-premises storage. So this setup gives organization more control because everything stays within that area and it continues to function even without internet. So however, it also has disadvantages. The organization needs to pay for equipment, repairs, electricity, and security, which make it more expensive. It's also harder to scale or upgrade, especially for small businesses. So next we have off-site storage. So this means the backup is stored in a completely different location, away from the main building. So if a company backs up its file to another branch, another building, or a secure data facility, that counts as offsite. So even cloud backups counts as offsite because the data is stored somewhere else geographically. So the biggest advantage of offsite storage is protection. So if something happens at the main office like fire, flood, theft, or system failure, the data is still safe somewhere else. So the downside is that it may take longer to access the data, and in many cases you need an internet connection or physical transport to retrieve the files. So next is finally there is cloud backup. So a method that uses online storage service like the Google Drive, so iCloud, OneDrive, Dropbox, or the Amazon S3. Cloud backup stores your data on remote servers, so provided by cloud companies. So this method is popular today because it's easy to use and accessible anywhere. So cloud backup allows you to get your files back even your laptop gets damaged or lost. So because everything is stored online under your account, cloud backups also offer automatic syncing, so the system saves new files without you manually copying them. So but cloud storage depends on internet availability and you may need to pay for additional space if you have a lot of files. So alright, so now I'm going to show you how storage media and locations work using a real application. So I'm here on my laptop and the app we're using for this demonstration is Google Drives. which is a perfect example of cloud backup. So first, I'm going to open my browser. So I'm gonna search Google Drive. So let's click this. So once it opens, so now you can see my Google Drive dashboard. So think of this as my cloud storage. So everything I upload here is stored online in Google's remote servers. So which means this is an example of offsite storage. So because my files are not saved inside my house or inside my laptop, they are stored in a different physical location managed by Google. So now let's do an actual backup demonstration. So I'm going to click this. So if you want to like add or you want to back up something to your files, like your important files, you're just gonna click this new or the plus button or the file upload or the folder upload. So what I'm gonna do is, like, for example, I'm just gonna back up this folder. So click upload. So as you guys can see from the bottom right, it says that it's uploading and it's already done. So let's remove this. So this file, the documents files I uploaded, so it's currently stored locally before I do that. So it's only on my laptop, and if my laptop gets damaged or stolen, that file will be gone. So you can see that this simple action just demonstrated all three storage locations. So when the file was in my documents folder, it was stored on premises because it existed only inside my computer. So when I uploaded it to Google Drive, it moved to cloud storage, which is also considered offsite because Google stores the file in their data centers in a different location or sometimes even in another country. So let's pretend my laptop suddenly crashed. So right now, I'm going to close everything. So I'm gonna remove this. And imagine this computer stopped working. So if I only stored my files locally, and they would be lost, right? But because I uploaded them to Google Drive, I can recover them anywhere. So let me show you. So for example, I'm going to switch devices. So let's pretend that this is another laptop. This is not mine. So like my classmate's laptop. So I'll open the browser again. So search Google Drive. And click this again. So click this. So as you guys can see that the file that I back up, the document files, is still safe and accessible. So this proves how cloud backup works and why it's powerful, even if the on-premises storage is destroyed or the device is gone. So the cloud version is still available because it's stored off-site. So that's how the storage media and locations work in real life using Google Drive. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys learned something, and goodbye.